Good morning students, welcome to WITS Connect. So today our topic name is breakdown mechanism in PN junction diodes. So actually the diode equation is I equal to I naught e to the power of eta Vt by minus 1. Okay na? So the diode equation predicts that under reverse bias condition what happening? A small reverse saturation current is flows now, that is indicated by I naught. Okay. So that is flows due to minority carriers. In reverse bias what is happening? There is a small amount of current, that is nothing but reverse saturation current I naught flows due to minority carriers. So that is independent of the magnitude of bias voltage. Okay na? Okay, so there is a gradual increase of reverse current with increasing bias due to ohmic leakage current. Okay na, there is a gradual increase of reverse current I naught with increasing of voltage due to the ohmic leakage current around the surface of the junction. So and also there is a sudden increase in reverse current due to some sort of breakdown. So when the reverse bias voltage approaches a particular value called breakdown voltage, it is indicated by VBD. Breakdown voltage, it is shown in figure VBD. So once breakdown occurs, the diode is no longer blocking the current, and the diode current can be controlled only by the resistance of the external circuit. So the breakdown occurs due to avalanche effect. So what is the meaning of avalanche effect? The thermally generated minority carriers cross the depletion layers and they acquire sufficient kinetic energy from the applied potential to produce new carriers by removing valency electrons from their bonds. So these new carriers will collide with the other atoms and will increases the number of electron holes available for conduction. So this multiplication effect of free electrons are represented by the equation capital M equal to 1 by 1 minus V by VBD all to the power of N. That is capital M equal to 1 by 1 minus V by VBD all to the power of N. So M ante ikkada entidante carrier multiplication factor, which is the ratio of the total number of electrons leaving the depletion region to the number of entering the region. So capital V is nothing but applied reverse voltage. VBD is reverse breakdown voltage. Small n is nothing but empirical constant. So which depends on the lattice material and the carrier type. For n-type silicon, n equal 4, and p-type it is n equal to 2. So it is evident from this equation M, it is very small for V equal to 0.9 VBD. So but when V greater than 0.9 VBD, M is very large and resulting reverse current is given by IR equal to M I naught, where I naught is nothing but reverse saturation current. So as V approaches the breakdown voltage VBD, the value of M will become infinite, and there is a rapid increase in the carrier density and a corresponding increase in current. So this cumulative increase in carrier density after each collision, the process is known as avalanche breakdown. So if the initial available carriers do not gain enough energy to disturb bonds, it is possible to initiate breakdown through a direct rupture of the bonds because of the existence of strong electric field. Under these circumstances, the breakdown is known as Zener breakdown. Okay, so the voltage reference diodes that utilize the almost constant voltage characteristics in the breakdown region is called avalanche diodes. Sometimes దీన్ని ఏమంటాం Zener diodes అని కూడా అనొచ్చు. Okay, so this is the breakdown mechanism in PN junction diodes. So coming to the Zener diode, what is Zener diode? A reverse biased heavily doped PN junction diode is known as Zener diode. Okay, so when reverse voltage reaches the breakdown voltage in normal PN junction diode, the current through the junction and power dissipated at the junction will be high. So such an operation is destructive in diodes that will get damaged. So whereas diodes can be designed with acquire power dissipation capabilities to operate in the breakdown region. So one such a device is known as Zener diode. So Zener diode is nothing but heavily doped than ordinary diodes. That means a Zener diode is nothing but reverse biased heavily doped PN junction diode is known as Zener diode. So from the VA characteristics of Zener diode, the operation of Zener diode is same as ordinary PN junction diode under reverse forward bias condition lo same ordinary PN junction diode forward bias characteristics లాగే ఉంటుంది Zener diode. Whereas under reverse bias condition లో వచ్చేసి breakdown of the junction occurs. So the breakdown voltage depends upon the amount of doping. This breakdown voltage depends on amount of the doping. So if the diode is heavily doped, depletion layer will thin. Okay na? So if the diode is heavily doped, depletion layer will be thin and consequently breakdown occurs at lower reverse voltage. And further the breakdown voltage it is going to be very sharp. Whereas lightly doped diodes it has higher breakdown voltage. Okay, so the breakdown voltage can be selected with the amount of doping. So the sharp increasing current under breakdown conditions are under the following two mechanisms, that is avalanche breakdown and the Zener breakdown. Coming to the first, avalanche breakdown. So here what is happening? The sharp increasing current under breakdown conditions are due to the following two conditions. What are those? Avalanche breakdown, Zener breakdown. So avalanche breakdown is a phenomenon that can occur in both insulating and semiconducting materials. So it ikkada vachesi, so the avalanche breakdown, as the applied reverse bias increases, what will happening? Reverse bias increase chesinappudu the field across the junction increases. Okay na, the electric field reverse bias voltage increase chesinappudu electric field voltage kuda increase avutundi. So what will happen next? Thermally generated carriers while traversing the junction acquires large amount of kinetic energy from the electric field. So as a result, what will happen? The velocity of these carriers will going to be increased. So these electrons disturbs the covalent bond by colliding with immobile ions and create new electron hole pairs. So these new carriers again acquire sufficient energy from the field and collide with another immobile ions, so thereby generating further electron hole pairs. So this process is cumulative in nature and results in generation of avalanche of charge carriers within a short time. So this mechanism of charge carrier generation is known as avalanche multiplication. So this process results in flow of large amount of current at the same value of reverse bias. So coming to the next, Zener breakdown. Here, so when the P and N regions are heavily doped, when P type and N type regions are heavily doped, so the direct breaking of covalent bonds take place. So because of the strong electric field you are applying at the junction of the PN junction diode, so the new electron hole pairs are created. So it will increases the reverse current in reverse biased PN junction diode. So the increase in current takes place at a constant value of reverse bias. It is typically about 6 volts for heavily doped diodes వచ్చేసి ఉంటుంది. As a result, heavily doping of PN junction regions, the depletion region width is going to be very small. So for the applied voltage of 6 volts or less, so the electric field across the depletion region becomes very high. So it is on the order of 10 to the power of 7 volts per meter. So making the condition suitable for Zener breakdown. So for lightly doped diodes, Zener breakdown voltage becomes very high and breakdown is then predominantly by avalanche multiplication. So through Zener breakdown occurs for lower breakdown voltage. The Zener breakdown occurs for lower breakdown voltage and avalanche breakdown occurs for higher breakdown voltage. So such a diodes are normally known as Zener diodes. Okay, coming to the applications. So this is the Zener diode symbol. So here coming to the application, under the reverse bias condition, the voltage across the diode remains almost constant na? Okay na? So under reverse bias condition, what is happening? The voltage across the diode remains almost constant, although and the current through the diode increases. It is shown in figure AB in the diagram. Okay, so the voltage across the Zener diode serves a reference voltage. So the diode can be used as voltage regulator. So in this figure, it is required to provide constant voltage across the load resistance RL, whereas the input voltage may be varying over a range. So the Zener diode is reverse biased, and as long as the input voltage does not fall below Bz, that is nothing but Zener breakdown, so the voltage across the diode will be constant. So this constant voltage will be used in voltage regulators. So the Zener diode will be used as a voltage regulator. Okay.